Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bachelor Nation News fans. Tayshia Adams just got nominated for an award, and her reaction is adorable. Her season of The Bachelorette was monumental. Season 16 started with Claire Crawley as the lead, but after she left, Tayshia Adams burst onto the scene red-hot for love. Not only did she find the man of her dreams, she's up for an award for her groundbreaking season. The Bachelorette gets award nomination. It's that time of year again, award season. While much of the focus is on the Oscars airing on April 25, another award show is celebrating movies and television. Formerly the MTV Movie Awards, the network added TV shows to the award ceremony in 2017. In a new twist, MTV created a second award show in 2021 to honor reality shows, movie and TV awards, unscripted. Categories include Best Reality Show, Best Fight, and Best Dating Show. Bachelor Nation superfan Chriselle Stoss is nominated for Best Fight, along with Selling Sunset co-star Christine Quinn. Tayshia Adams' season of The Bachelorette is up for Best Dating Show. Tayshia Adams reacts in the cutest way possible. After the nominations came out, Tayshia Adams took to her Instagram to share her excitement. At one point, she was so excited, she started headbanging. Check out her reaction to the nomination, How to Vote. Voting for both the regular MTV Movie and TV Awards and the unscripted nominations is now open. Fans can vote on the MTV website. Voters can cast up to 10 ballots per category. Go here to vote. The traditional MTV Movie and TV Awards airs Sunday, May 16. The MTV Movie and TV Awards unscripted airs on Monday, May 17. Tayshia Adams co-hosting new season of The Bachelorette. Tayshia Adams is kicking off her hot girl summer early with her award nomination, but things will only heat up in June when season 17 of The Bachelorette premieres. After Chris Harrison took a temporary leave, ABC needed to find someone to fill his shoes, or should we say heels? Former Bachelorettes Tayshia Adams and Kaitlyn Bristowe will host Katie Thurston's season. Tayshia Adams recently appeared on RHOBA star Garcelle Bava's podcast. During her chat on Going to Bed with Garcelle, Tayshia Adams said that viewers will be really excited by the hosting change. According to Entertainment Tonight, she described the change as fresh and new. Are you excited for Tayshia Adams for her award nomination? Don't forget to vote for Best Dating Show. Season 17 of The Bachelorette premieres on Monday, June 7. It was only Thursday morning in Los Angeles, and Tayshia Adams was halfway through her almond milk latte when her phone buzzed. She was seated on her balcony, wrapped in a fuzzy ivory robe, scrolling mindlessly through DMs and reposts. She didn't expect to see the email from her team that would leave her speechless. Subject: So anxieties on the nomination. Tayshia blinked. Nomination? For what? She opened the message. Hey Queen, you've been nominated for the Trailblazer of the Year award at the Hollywood Visionaries Gala. More details below. They're flying you out, red carpet included, Yogari Dae moment. Her heart pounded like it used to before rose ceremonies on The Bachelorette. But this was different. Bigger, no producers pulling strings, no last-minute drama. This was real. She reread the email. Trailblazer of the Year. She stared out across the skyline. The downtown smog glistened gold under the morning sun. Her hand clutched her phone. Suddenly, every career move, every risk, every Instagram troll she'd shrugged off, it all made sense. But if you know Tayshia Adams, you know she doesn't just accept big moments. She transforms them. Chapter 2, Behind the Glam. To the public, Tayshia was already that girl, the poised, radiant former bachelorette who transcended reality TV. But what many didn't know was that she had turned down similar honors before. She wasn't interested in being another face at a party or clapping from the sidelines. This time was different. The award wasn't just about being famous. It was for innovators, activators, Women who paved their own lane and brought others with them. Trailblazer. The word sat with her for a while. Later that day, Tayshia met with her manager, Janelle, in a cozy Brentwood office lined with framed covers of Cosmopolitan, People, and Forbes women. Most of them featured women she admired. Now, she was becoming one of them. "I want to accept," Tayshia said, her voice calm but resolute. "But on one condition." Janelle raised a brow. "You're not about to say what I think you're about to say, are you?" "I want to speak. Not a thank you so much speech. I mean something real, about what it means to be a woman of color in this industry, and not just from the Bachelorette lens." Janelle blinked. "You sure? These awards don't always love reality." "Exactly why I'm going." Chapter 3. Dresses, DMs, and Doubt. 2 weeks later, her living room looked like a designer showroom. Gowns from Christian Siriano, Prebble Gurung, and a daring piece from Lachlan Smith were draped across sofas, chairs, even over her Peloton. Her stylist, Dina, was mid-rant about how gold is so literal when Tayshia's mind drifted. Despite the glam, something inside her twisted. Doubt. The internet was ruthless. Every time she breathed too confidently, someone found a way to reduce her back to another Bachelor alum trying too hard. She stared at a sequin jumpsuit on the rack. "Do you think I deserve this?" she asked quietly. Dina stopped mid-pin. "Tayshia, you're not just deserving. You're overdue." A single tear escaped before she could blink it away. Chapter 4. A love letter to her younger self. The night before the gala, Tayshia opened her notes app and typed the title, "For the Girl Who Watched from the Sidelines." She thought of her 16-year-old self in Orange County, the only black girl in her AP Chem class, the one who skipped homecomings and never felt seen by the boys, the girl who once straightened her curls until they fried because frizz-free was code for fitting in. Her speech poured out in less than 30 minutes. Not a performance, a promise. Chapter 5. The red carpet that broke the internet. The gala took place at the Griffith Observatory, transformed into an opulent red and gold affair. Tayshia arrived in a custom copper silk gown that caught the light with every step. Her curls were brushed into a crown, and her makeup glowed with the warmth of sun-kissed confidence. The internet lost it. At Pop Culture Now, Tayshia Adams just ended he red carpet. Good night to everyone else. At Back Nation Buzz, she's not just Bachelor royalty anymore, she's Hollywood royalty. At Essence, Black Girl Magic in motion. But the moment wasn't about the photos. It was about the hush that fell across the audience when her name was called. Your 2025 Trailblazer of the Year, Tayshia Adams. She walked to the podium as the room erupted. Chapter 6. The speech that shifted everything. Tayshia took a breath, paper in hand, but she didn't look down. She didn't need to. She spoke from her chest. "When I was younger, I watched rooms like this on TV. I never saw anyone who looked like me in them. And when I did, they weren't holding the mic. They were background, silent, token. So when I was handed the rose, I didn't just hold it, I planted it. And I built a garden. I've been called too polished, too safe, not political enough, too emotional, and yes, even too ambitious. But I realized something. You don't need permission to trailblaze. You just need the courage to walk when no one else is." Silence. Then thunderous applause. And then something she didn't expect. A standing ovation. Not just from fans or friends, from everyone. Even the execs in suits who once said reality TV wasn't real enough. Chapter 7. Hollywood Reacts. The next morning, Tayshia trended on Twitter, again. But this time, it wasn't about a breakup, or a new podcast, or a brand collab. It was about her words. Media outlets ran with headlines like, "Tayshia Adams delivers most powerful speech of the year." From rose ceremonies to red carpets, Tayshia's evolution. Not just a reality star, Tayshia Adams is a cultural force. Oprah's own Instagram even reposted a clip of her speech with the caption, "Now this is how you use your voice." Within 48 hours, bookings tripled. Offers came in for docuseries, panel invitations, book deals. More than one fashion house offered full ambassador partnerships. But what truly stunned her? The DMs. From high school girls, from biracial moms, from young women in corporate America who had never spoken up in meetings. "You gave me the courage to finally say I want more. I saw myself in your speech. You reminded me I'm enough." Chapter 8. The day after. Janelle called the next afternoon. "You've got half of LA wanting to work with you. Have you checked your email?" "I haven't even had my green juice," Tayshia laughed. She looked out the same balcony she'd been sitting on weeks ago when the nomination email hit her inbox. This time, the sun looked warmer, the city somehow clearer. "I don't want to rush," she said. "I want to choose the next step carefully." "You're not just trending, Tayshia. You're shifting culture." "I know," she replied with a soft smile. "Which means I have to treat it like a movement, not a moment." Chapter 9. The comeback nobody saw coming. Within months, Tayshia began developing a digital empowerment platform for young women of color, combining mentorship, wellness, career coaching, and unapologetic ambition. She named it The Garden, a nod to her speech. The Garden launched with a 3-day summit in New York and sold out in hours. Guests included Yara Shahidi, Elaine Welteruth, Kelly Rowland, and even Michelle Obama's team sent a note of support. But Tayshia didn't do it for press. She did it because it was time. Time for the girl in the back of the classroom. For the woman who always played it safe. For the influencer who was told she couldn't speak about real issues. For herself. Chapter 10. Full Circle. Months later, Tayshia returned to Good Morning America, not as a guest to talk about Bachelor Nation gossip, but as a leader. Robin Roberts smiled across from her. "You've come a long way from holding roses, Tayshia." Tayshia beamed. "I've learned that life isn't about who gives you the rose. It's about planting your own." The camera faded out. America didn't just see her. They heard her. Epilogue. Dear future trailblazer. Weeks after the award, Tayshia posted a handwritten note on her Instagram grid. It read, "To the next girl watching from the sidelines, keep watching, but start preparing. One day, it'll be your Mick. And when it is, don't whisper, speak loudly. The world is finally ready to listen." Hashtag Trailblazer Tayshia.